What's going on, Xbox and YouTube? Now, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. I hope you guys all have a safe and awesome time today. But with that being said, guys, we are going to jump into some Battlefield Hardline information. Not really information, but more or less just my opinion on how the game plays so far and how everything else is pretty much stacking up compared to the last Battlefield, which was Battlefield 4. Now, I actually really enjoyed this game a lot more than Battlefield 4, at least compared in the infantry standpoint. There's a lot more infantry action and gunfights and explosions, all more or less on your own personal level instead of having to be in a vehicle or something along those lines. So it's more or less personal close quarters combat, and I'm really digging that so far. They have gotten rid of the jets, so the helicopters are actually useful without getting jet rammed. But I'm really enjoying the new game modes and how the game actually plays. I'm actually about to jump on the game and play some more right after I get done making this video. But yeah, the cops and robbers concept is probably one of the best ideas I've seen come out of a game company like DICE and Visceral Games, compared to most games where it's just that standard good versus evil. Well, I guess it's the same with cops and robbers, but you just have never seen anybody else use this concept before, so that's really fun. But as far as how the game runs, I'm playing on the Xbox One. So far it's running decent. I mean, compared to the way Battlefield 4 started off, it's running awesome, but it could use a lot more work. I mean, it has really bad frame rate drops. Depending on where you're at and what map and what's actually happening, the frame rate drops can get terrible. There's random lag and stutter, but for the most part that's just very isolated, so it's not too bad, and you actually can get into games, so that's a plus, I suppose. But it definitely could use some work. I don't really understand why they're able to advertise a game at 60 frames a second when the game constantly drops below that. Same with the PS4. I'm sure it runs at 900p. It probably has even worse frame rate drop, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know if it's the high frequency network update that you need to play around with, but regardless of that, the game runs about 80%, in my opinion, to what it should be at this point in time. But it's still very playable, tons of fun. The guns are pretty awesome, even though there are 3 or 4 different teams. So if you buy a gun for one guy, you might not necessarily have it on the other team. But it kind of gives you more to work for, I suppose, and different factions will have different types of armament. So that makes complete sense. But as far as the game types go and the map sizes could be a little bit bigger, and some of them feel really tiny. It feels weird not seeing jets flying around. And some of the maps can feel kind of empty sometimes, but the team deathmatch is tons of fun, and heist is tons of fun. Definitely go check those out, guys. Heist is pretty much a mode where, I'm sure everyone knows this, but a mode where you basically have to go blow open a vault and steal the enemy team's, whatever they're holding. Cash, whatever may be in the bag. It's not really specified, but it's tons of fun. You guys ought to check it out. If you were thinking about getting this game, I would definitely get this game. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you to the rest of the gameplay. I hope I've opened your perspective on Battlefield Hardline. I will be bringing more videos of the campaign and how I feel about that, but so far we are still working on the multiplayer. I know I'll probably be late to the game when it comes to the campaign, but that doesn't matter to me. It's all about the fun, right, guys? But happy St. Patty's Day once again. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.